Once upon a time, in a quaint village, lived a girl named Remy. She was renowned for her exceptional beauty. Her skin was smooth as silk, her eyes sparkled like the stars, and her smile could light up the darkest night. The villagers admired her greatly, but Remy had mostly female friends. The men in the village believed she was too beautiful for them, destined for kings or wealthy men, so they kept their distance. Every day, Remy and her friends would gather at the village square near her house. People would often remark on her beauty, saying, "Look at Remy, so beautiful and graceful. Surely she is meant for great things." Remy would smile and continue with her day, unaware of the deep influence her beauty had on those around her. Despite being adored by many, Remy harbored a secret that would soon change everything. Remy had a dear friend named Tu, a kind-hearted girl who was soon to be married. Tu's joy was like a beacon in the village, and her upcoming wedding was the talk of the town. However, Remy found herself envious of Tu's happiness. She desired Tu's fiancé for herself. One evening, under the pretense of helping with the wedding plans, Remy met him alone. With her sweet words and charming demeanor, she captivated him, leading him to betray Tu. The engagement was broken, and Tu was left heartbroken. This was only the beginning. Remy repeated this behavior with other friends, charming their boyfriends and fiancés until they forgot their promises and fell for her. The village began to whisper about Remy's actions. Her friends grew wary, no longer trusting her. The trust they once had in Remy faded, and her beauty became a symbol of betrayal. The village, once filled with laughter and trust, became a place of sadness and caution. The elders, wise and kind, decided that something had to be done. They called Remy to the village center and told her that her actions had caused much pain and disrupted the peace. They decided that she must leave the village to learn the value of friendship and trust. With a heavy heart, Remy left the village, carrying only a small bundle of her belongings. She traveled far and wide until she reached a new village, one where no one knew her past. This village was larger, with colorful houses and friendly faces. Her beauty, and she made new friends, especially among the women who were drawn to her lovely dresses and captivating stories. Remy tried hard to prove herself, helping with daily chores and caring for children, hoping to earn their trust and friendship. However, the men still kept their distance, believing she was meant for a more glamorous life. Remy's heart ached as she longed for genuine connections. She missed the simplicity of her old village and the days spent under the big tree with her friends. Despite her efforts to change, a part of her feared that she would repeat her past mistakes. In time, Remy found a special friend in a girl named Tara, who was full of life and laughter. Tara introduced Remy to her fiancé Akin, a kind and handsome man. Remy felt an undeniable connection with Akin, and soon they began meeting secretly. As their bond grew, the villagers started to notice Akin spending less time with Tara and more with Remy. Turned to her mother for comfort. Instead of confronting Remy and Akin, she chose to focus on healing herself. Remy, meanwhile, was torn between her happiness with Akin and the guilt of betraying Tara. The village elders noticed the growing tension and decided to intervene. They called Remy and Akin to a meeting and reminded them of the importance of honesty and trust. The elders' words struck a chord with Remy, who realized the weight of her actions. Remy decided to take Akin back to her old village to seek forgiveness and prove that she had changed. When they arrived, the villagers were skeptical but saw that Remy was genuinely remorseful. The elders and her parents were cautious but hopeful that Remy had truly learned her lesson. With Akin by her side, Remy promised to build a life based on trust and love. They returned to the new village where they worked hard to mend relationships and build a future together. Their journey was filled with challenges, but Remy's determination to change and Akin's unwavering support helped them overcome every obstacle. In the end, Remy found peace and true happiness, not just in her beauty but in the strength of her character and the depth of her relationships. The village, once filled with whispers of betrayal, began to see Remy as a symbol of redemption and second chances.